So, you want to get into Telltale's epic Game of Thrones series, and you want to start with episode 5 because you hate the numbers 1 through 4. Shame on you, those are some of the coolest numbers. But we've got you covered. Here's everything you need to know about Game of Thrones before jumping into episode 5. Smack dab in the middle of the Wolf's Wood is Ironrath, home to the Forresters, proud Stark bannermen and minor nobility. There's Lord Gregor Forrester, his wife Alyssa, and their children, from oldest to youngest, Roderick, Asher, Mira, twins Ethan and Talia, and Ryan. The family governs a massive ironwood grove, ironwood being one of the land's foremost crafting materials as seen here, here, and here. Our story begins at the infamous Red Wedding. Spoilers for season 3 of the TV show if you're wondering. While the nobility is inside partying, everyone outside is getting killed off by those traitorous Freys, including Lord Forrester and supposedly his eldest son Roderick. Lord Forrester's squire Garrett, who's managed to survive the carnage at the Twins, is charged with delivering a secret message back in Ironrath.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
The message pertains to a mysterious grove north of the wall called the North Grove. On his way home, he witnesses his own father and sister being killed by Bolton and Whitehill soldiers.
I tried to stop them.
Because this is still Game of Thrones. Fighting their murderers gets him sent to the Wall, where he meets Jon Snow and becomes a man of the Night's Watch.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back.
After dealing with his father's killer, who is now also at the Wall, Garrett and company set out to find the North Grove. Danger, inevitably, is not far behind. With Gregor and Roderick Forrester out of the picture, the Forresters' longtime rival family, the Whitehills, make a power play at Ironrath. Famous psychopath Ramsay Snow quickly murders Ethan Forrester,
Ethan!
installs a Whitehill garrison, and kidnaps Ryan.
Let it go!
I hate this guy. Fortunately, it turns out that Roderick is still alive, and after he is nursed back to health, he vows revenge on the Whitehills.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
But before he has a chance, Major A-hole Griff Whitehill takes the reins on Ironrath and basically makes everyone's life miserable.
Now look at you! Hey? Roderick the Ruined.
Roderick turns to his childhood sweetheart, Elena Glenmore, and her brother Arthur to bring reinforcements and take back their home from the Whitehills. It's awesome, but short-lived as Ramsay Snow returns to Ironrath.
Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
Meanwhile in King's Landing, Mira Forrester is a handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell. She spends her days making powerful friends, like this guy, and powerful enemies, like this lady.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Someone attempts to have Mira assassinated, but she's saved by this charming street rat.
Let her go!
She's trying to figure out a way to save the Forresters by eavesdropping on folks at fancy parties. Way over in Essos, Lady Alyssa Forrester's brother Malcolm Branfield has found his estranged nephew Asher Forrester and his mercenary friend Beska.
Your family needs you, Asher.
Malcolm convinces Asher to bring an army back to Ironrath, and after a run-in with rival mercenary troops and this friendly little guy, they decide to go to everyone's favorite Khaleesi, Daenerys Targaryen, for aid.
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons.
She's willing to spare some sellswords, but only if they'll help her conquer Meereen first.
You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded.
And that, dear viewers, brings us to episode 5, A Nest of Vipers. What do you predict for our heroes? What's happening with your story? Let us know in the comments below, and for all things Game of Thrones, you're already in the right place, IGN.